Nou, hoi, ik ben Daan en ik ga zo geknipt worden. En ja, het mag weer iets eraf, dus iets korter. En voor de rest zie ik wel wat het gaat worden.
Okay, Daan wants a refresh of his hairstyle. We'll do it with a hot razor, and yeah, you will turn around so you can see what kind of hair you have. Mag je rondje draaien. It will be, of course, a boy's hairstyle. Okay, thank you very much. Now, hello friends on YouTube, gonna do Daan's hair. Now Daan is also for the first time modeling with me. So I start with putting on the protection, looking what kind of hair he has. It's nice wavy and a lot. We'll do the cut with a hot razor, the hot razor of Ergo. This because it doesn't damage the hair and it gives a nice but even strong hairstyle for a man. Now I see that there's too much weight on the back, so there's laying a lot of hair. By making the hair wet like this, you can see all the movement of the hair. Especially for men's hairstyle, it's very important to know what the moves are of the hair, because when you don't know which kind of moves are in, you cannot cut it right. So I never wash it because it's not dirty at all. So just clean my tools in between, and of course wash my hands before I start. And afterwards. Starting on the back, get about 3 centimeters above the skull bone. Now he needs some hair on the ears because he has large ears, so. But he hears everything alright, so that's good. And he doesn't listen to his girlfriend. Now you see there's a lot of weight hanging down on his neckline. So there I can't take a lot of because I think that's too much. Starting in the center line, go working curves, take time about 1.5 centimeters. Makes the hairstyle even more manly than it is now, because now it looks like a bob. I don't think it's wrong to have a bob as a man, but it's not the most manly hairstyle. Now I have to take care of his neckline because you see the hair is not thick in the underlines, so I have to be aware of that. Because when you go too short on that, it looks a bit strange, because then the hair is too high up, and that gives a strange effect. At men's hairstyles, mostly the line from the side beard to the upper hair is the same as the line from the same line to under in the neckline. So I create a nice soft neckline. Gives also more character to the hairstyle. The nice thing of working with a hot razor is that you don't get split ends, and the hair looks ultra healthy and is healthy, and the ends stay closed for more than 4 months. This tool is from Ergo, and you find them on the internet, askergo.com. So now I have a better shape than we started on. Take about 1.5 centimeters on it. Again, take the hairs up in a moon shape. Concentrate on the half of his ear, because there I'm going to work at. And connect to the roundings that lay beneath it. Now I've got to be aware of laying over the skull bone, because then I get a better fall of the hair. Otherwise it jumps up. So the skull bone is laying here and my cutting line is over here. Center of the skull, putting lines behind the ear. Do this on both sides. Again, start in the center, lifting up, and now from under I work up. Just to give it a more playable effect. The hair needs to be a bit moist, otherwise you burn your fingers. Because the knife is 190 degrees Celsius. Wat het leuke is van YouTube maken, dat je zelf achter dingen komt die je doet, waarvan je nooit geweten hebt dat je ze doet.
Ja. En je leert natuurlijk ook veel van editen en zo. Ja. Daar word je ook steeds beter.
Nou, je gaat ook kijken, hè.
Ja.
Now, for the neckline, I'm almost ready. Just have to clean up the contour, but you see how strong the neckline is and how wonderful the hair falls. So now I can work on the sides. Now I worked till I get on the half of his ear. So now I'm going to do the same with the hair that has to lean on the ears. And when you see then the neckline is not filled in with hair, the sides are also not that strong but filled in with hair. So mostly they come together. Taking a centimeter on. Bend it to the back, concentrate through the hair on the half of his ear, to the front, the opposite line, and lay it in the natural form. Again, on the ear, to the back. Connect it in front of the ear to the front, and then again lay the hair on it. This I will clean up with a clipper, just to have the side beard that's a bit strong. I'll take some hair off the upper lines, because I need this on this side too. And his hair is wonderful because it's long. So now I just, with the tip of my knife, give the effect so it gets more air into it and not getting that stiff. And this to do, of course, on both sides. So now I have a more playable effect and I can easier make a hairstyle of it. Going to his left side, again pin the hairs up behind the ear. I go to the back, concentrating again on the half of his ear. Coming to the front, working to the front. And connect it in the opposite lines. Take a new line on it. The front I take to the front. This I do because it also gives a better effect when you work it out in the opposite lines. And behind the ear I go to the back. This is the same as on the other side. You see that it's lovely thick. Just work with the tip on the half of this ear. Just give it a playable effect, leaving some length. To this upper hair, lift hairs up, twist them around, and by cutting it this way you get a playable effect. Keep in mind the length you want to create, twist it, now knowing that it doesn't damage because the knife is hot. With a normal feather knife you would damage the hair a bit because you go in the opposite lines of the hair. With the hot razor you don't have that problem. It's also a perfect way to cut curly hair. Adjustments on the lines, only using the tip of my knife. Just watch through the hairs to see where you think you need some more hair off. For example, the front, go some deeper in. Bring it down. Get it to the fringe. And don't make a hard line of it because it doesn't suit the hairstyle at all. So now I can clean the contours. And then this hairstyle is almost ready, just styling. The contour. Creating a side beard. And then in the fall of his hair, I clean the contour. And he has small curly hair at the front. That I take away because it does disturb the rest. I'm doing this side. First set out the line, then lay it to the back, control the line in the natural fall. Also here he has a bit curly effect. This is because the temple bone gives a curly effect to the hair. Go gently in, don't force anything. Just watch where you can feel the cut is right. And on the sides getting straight down. Hold the line as wide as you can because then you get a manly neckline. Otherwise it looks more feminine. Go gently in, don't force anything. Just watch where you can feel the cut is right. And on the sides getting straight down. Hold the line as wide as you can, because then you get a manly neckline. Otherwise it looks more feminine. What I'm going to use to style his hair is a straight cream. It nurses the hair because straight is always a moist product, but also it keeps it nice flowing, not too stiff. Most boys use too much gel in the hair, and then they think they have dandruff, but they never have, because it's the gel that's going out of the hairs. Blow drying with the use of my fingers. And it don't has to be totally dry. When you don't make it too dry, you can better bring the gel on the hair, because then you don't have too dry hair, and otherwise it gets stuck under the dry hair and then you have too much just where you start. In case, I give him a jelly wax of Keunen. It's a nice product because I love waxes, because they never get stucky and they give a more playable effect. So it's much easier to go through your hair without stuck in it. But these hairstyles are the best hairstyles when you put a lot of your hands into your hair and play with the hair through the day. Normally they are better off a bit dirty than nice clean. Het kapsel is altijd mooi als het een klein beetje vuil is, als dat het helemaal vers gewassen is. And this is Daan's new hairstyle. And he knows how to do it now himself. No, he's not a hairdresser, so. Well, thank you for watching. Ask Daan to turn around so you can see the back once more. And see you next video on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
So. Hoi, ik ben Daan en ja, ik vind het goed dat het wordt uitgezonden op Facebook en op YouTube. En dat was het toch?
Ja, dankjewel.